All right, should you retire? Should you fire if you're broke? All right, I'm having some trouble getting this video started, so I'm going to do it raw. We're going to jump right into it. All right, my articulation's not exactly there today because I had like a gallon of Baja Blast, and it's really just it's just killing me, man. But we're going to get into the video. Thank you guys for tuning in. So the last video, it was real positive. We talked about broke firing, and if y'all aren't familiar, broke firing is when you financially independent retire early, fire, but you do it without the financial independence, broke fire, all right? And a lot of you are saying, what the hell? Contradiction, walking contradiction. And I don't blame you. You know, I sat back and as I watched the video back myself, I said, don't publish this. You look like an idiot. And I published it, okay? And am I sorry for that video? Yes. But there was a point to it, all right? I got some great feedback, by the way. Thank you for all the comments. I do appreciate that. I never imagined I'd get, people talking on a video. I had a great one. This guy asked, is there a point to retirement if you can't live comfortably? And I want to say thank you and no. For 99.9% of the population, retiring is about living comfortably. In fact, that's the number one reason people work so hard is so they get to the spot where they don't have to work. I don't want to work until the point where I get to the spot where I don't have to work. Okay, I just don't want to work now. But there's more to it. I'm not just a lazy bum, all right? I do want to be a NEET, but for more than being unemployed, okay? There's this great quote. It's, live your life like a duck, all right? Bear with me. You're calm and cool on above the water. Everything's cool and calm. But underneath the water, you're paddling like hell, all right? So this version of NEETdom, we are on the surface, we're looking like bums, but underneath, man, we're grinding, okay? So what's the point of being uncomfortable? For me, there is value in that, okay? So yes, the point of retiring is to be uncomfortable. In fact, I'm reading a book. Well, I read a third of the book. It's called The Comfort Crisis, and it's about how comfort is holding you back. I didn't finish the book, so it may actually be counterintuitive to complete this journey, but I digress. Being broke is uncomfortable. You have to worry about your bills. You have to worry about your food. You have to worry about what you're going to do in your life, right? Those are things that I don't want. In fact, I worry just thinking about them. But on the other hand, I've been working retail for about 7 or 8 years in a row now, and I really haven't got anything to show for it, except, I'm starting to look older. My sexual marketplace value, my SMV, is tanking, all right? And I've got nothing to show for it. And I've got a little bit of money saved up, but that's it, okay? I want to introduce y'all to a little concept called intersectionality, okay? Whoa. I know what you're thinking, all right? When I hear the words intersectionality, I know I'm about to get my butt ripped a new one, okay? I know that something's about to happen. It's one of the worst words in the dictionary until now. This is my modern take on intersectionality, and it is important to talk about because if you're to understand the story of being broke and firing, you got to understand what's happening, all right? We'll call this duck theory. So here's the intersections, right? We've got YouTube, we've got Taco Bell, we've got travel, NEETdom, the FIRE movement, anxiety, no surf, Dave Ramsey. And what does that all lead us to? Where does this all intersect, right? It intersects to us being free, all right? That is some intersectionality for your ears. I'll leave this up for 1 second so you can look about it. So what does this all mean, all right? Where I'm at, it's not where I want to be, all right? Ultimately, I would love to, we'll cut out this, be able to do this without this, doing this so I can do this so I can focus on this with the help of this bald MFer, okay? Let me put that in layman's terms because I am at heart a layman. There's a story here that we're following. The story is being free, all right? We want to break out of the rut. We are in a rut. We're admitting to the world we're in a rut. We want to break out of the rut. And in order to do that, we have to be ultimately uncomfortable. We have to do enough that we're focused on what we want to do. And what I want to do is be creative. I want to make videos. And if that doesn't work out, I don't want to work retail anymore. I want to have a job that is somewhat helpful, fulfilling. It's not just stocking boxes. The reason I do stock boxes all day is because I'm so comfortable. All right. I turn off my brain. I crack open a box. I put it on the shelf. It's easy. I don't have to think about it. Okay. And after a while, your brain starts to rot because you're not thinking. And then you're in this rut. You're comfortable. You're afraid of change. In comes the anxiety. That's where I'm at right now. I've got a long history of agoraphobia, inability to leave the house, and there's something out there. There's a manifest destiny that haunts me. And one of the scariest things that can happen to you in your life is getting to the end and saying, wow, I wasted all of that. And that's where I'm heading. So what I want to do is there's this place. And this place exists somewhat right now only in my mind, but I guess in theory it is a real place. And I feel like if I could work hard enough to get there, then every single brick that I lay in order to get there is going to build upon itself. You see, there's some artwork into laying bricks. As Will Smith would say, you're not building a wall, you're placing a single brick. You got to do it as best as possible.
You don't set out to build a wall. You don't say, I'm going to build the biggest, baddest, greatest wall that's ever been built. You don't start there. You say, I'm going to lay this brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. You do that every single day.
And soon you have a wall.
And soon you have a wall.
So the first brick that I'm laying is actually this video. The second brick that I'm laying is going to be in the toilet after this video. The third brick is going to be working towards the broke fire.
This is great. Just the three of us. You, me, and this brick wall you built between us.
I heard some people talking about being bricked up, and I don't think it means what I thought it meant. But right now, dude, I'm excited. I'm bricked up. The goal ultimately is to be like Walter Mitty and to make it, there's this island really far south, South America. It's like as far south before you hit Antarctica. It's called, well, I'll save that for another video, but trust me, if I could get there, dude, and prove that you can overcome your anxiety, your agoraphobia, your neatdom, your broke fire, your fat fire, your small fire, dude, this could be huge. And this channel's going to take off. So I just want to thank y'all for tuning in and listening to me just expound on the BS that's revolving in my mind. And I think ultimately, I've got something good going here. And I would appreciate it if you'd hit the subscribe button right now. You don't have to do it. We're not playing YouTube's game. Tune in. This is going to be more of a it's a work of art. It's a piece of art. And why are you watching it? Because it's on TV. That's why. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got any things you'd like me to cover, leave a comment below. And I'll catch you in the next one. And until I see ya, good night and good luck.